But like I was saying, Turbo Pulsa, in case anyone has not figured out who this is, has actually beaten Scrub. He has rinsed Scrub on my stream before, 3-0. It was a while ago though. I've not seen these guys play in a quite some time. We did see a little bit of a mind game kickoff right there by Turbo. Waits for Scrub to jump. Really smart play by him. Doesn't get the half flip on top of the boost. I think Scrub just pieced the scene though. Yeah, he didn't even steal the corner boost. Respected that Turbo might be able to grab it. Good side flip shot by Turbo. There we go. This is something I'm starting to see a lot more from high level 1v1 games. Is people are foregoing the bounce dribble and just going for a side flip shot. Surprising the amount of power that you can generate in the ball from that position. Surprising the amount of power that you can get. Late arrival to the kickoff does not favor Turbo this time. Second time that he's tried this. But getting the first touch can be really important in 1v1. When both players are going for this style of kickoff where you just try to go through the ball with as much momentum as possible, getting the first touch is actually a good thing. Because you move the ball away from your opponent's line of approach. Turbo does get the corner boost. This should be perfectly fine for him. He has to be careful not to set the ball up right in front of his goal though. Surprised Turbo didn't look for a demo right there. Scrub did kind of just drive right in front of him. Nice read by Turbo. He might have just reacted to that one in fact. He had to wait and see where the ball would go. He's turtling inside his goal. And when I say turtling, he's turtle heading inside his goal I should say, so don't confuse it with the more commonly understood terminology. But yeah, he's turtle heading inside the goal, just waiting for Scrub to center the ball, and he's going to try and pounce out like that, take a long shot. Does not work though. Firing over the bar. And that boost grab is so greedy by Turbo. That is not a good move at all. I wish Johnny Boy read his chat. There you go, buddy. Your wish is granted. Be careful what you wish for. Johnny doesn't believe in mods. I just don't really think they're that necessary. Why mod the chat? It's fine. I can mod the chat, see? Bang. Get modded. Ruined. Turbo actually could have shot at the near post right there. I feel like it would have been far more favourable than the option that he went for. Scrub was a little bit committed into his goal. All in. On the mind game is Scrub. Turbo has missed the demo. Oh, he goes for the demo. Again, does get the bump. Scrub's going to be really mad after that one. Nice save though. Turbo missing on the first demo, but he does get the second one. How do I think Red would do against Scrub? He would probably lose. I don't really know much about him, except that he's a North American player, and I think he loses to the top North American 1v1 players. Latch Crow, Squishy, and Dapper are for me the top 4 American 1v1 players at the moment. Maybe Miho and Lethamir are also in the conversation. There we go. Nice play by Turbo. Finally actually going for an outplay on Scrub. Scrub was not making a save there. But Turbo's missed the boost. This is awkward for him. Needs to be so careful. He must stay on the ball here, or else Scrub will take control of the situation. This should do just fine for Turbo though. He managed to get a little bit of space. And Scrub actually dribbling the ball up the wall intentionally. He could have got around that ball and popped it midfield, but he did go up the wall by choice. Again going for a mind game. But these mind games by Scrub, they're kind of half mind games. He fakes a hit on the ball and then he just drives backwards away from it to try and let Turbo hit the ball into him. This has been a very back and forth ones game. Not a goal for a long time. We're 2-1 and into the final 2 minutes almost. Scrub opting for the hit behind the goalkeeper right there. We see that that was nowhere near the net, but it was still putting pressure on Turbo. It's less about putting the ball on the net and more about putting it in an awkward position sometimes. Turbo giving away possession again with a long shot. This one, Scrub does stay on the ball. Does not get baited into the corner boost. He takes Turbo's corner boost as well. Very sneaky. These guys are just trading blows. 50-50s going very even in the midfield. Corner boosts are being stolen, but neither player being boost starved. Whenever corner boosts are being stolen from opposition's halves, these guys are making do with the midfield small boost. Demo attempt does not work. Scrub makes sure to get up in the air with plenty time to avoid that one. Turbo's coming again, looking for the demo. It did nearly result in a goal for him earlier, so he's looking for another one of those plays. Look at this, just end-to-end stuff. Both these players matching each other in defense, and it really could all come down to one big play. This is a great chance for Turbo. Low 50-50, there it is! Gets it underneath Scrub, who's not anywhere near the play, waiting for Scrub to commit. Gets the perfect hitbox. Look at where he positions his car. Perfectly behind the ball. Scrub bounces over the top. It's a little bit fortunate than that the ball didn't spill further away. Oh, Scrub with the kickoff win will immediately take his lead back. Turbo's going to be mad about that one. This is not a hard win on a kickoff at all. Both players landing so close to the ball, but Turbo just too far away. Now he's going to defend against Scrub's diagonal kickoff. This does go very much in Scrub's favor. Full boost, positioning in the midfield. Lots of choices for Scrub. There you go. Difficult to defend for Turbo. He has to be worried about so many things here. Scrub could just be faking that aerial and then going low, or he might actually pop it a second time. Making the decision as early as Turbo did is still not early enough. If all cars have rectangular hitboxes, how come only some can stand on their noses? Oh, we're getting a bit of grinding on the midfield here. Scrub is just refusing to back away from Turbo. He knows that if he backs away, Turbo will score a kickoff goal. That's actually a really smart play by Scrub. Just deliberately driving in the way of Turbo to prevent the kickoff goal happening. That's hilarious. I don't think I've ever seen a grind be used effectively in high level 1v1, but there you go. We've seen it all. There we go. Quick shot from Turbo. Nice touch to the side and the power shot. I've talked about this before. Turbo just waiting for Scrub to get out the way, but he refused. He just did not get out the way. That's a really smart play by Scrub. A lot of people are going to say, wow, that's just really stupid, or what a bad way to play, but that was incredibly smart by Scrub, just refusing to get out the way. He knew that if he jumped Turbo, he'd have a clear run at the goal. And now Scrub just has to stay on the ball, and he will take game one. It's a close one, though. Very interesting game. So back and forth. A large portion of that game where absolutely no goals were happening. Scrub saying he could have reversed. This is true. Turbo did not have to keep pushing through. Turbo had no idea what to do. He's never seen that before. It's such a rare situation. It's such a rare situation. The problem that Turbo faces is that if he does reverse, and then Scrub also reverses just a tiny little bit, then Scrub might be able to drive forward away from Turbo before Turbo can bump him a second time. Yeah, sometimes you just bump into an Octane or another taller car and they don't really move. They grind to a halt. I don't know if it's always been in the game, but recently I find that sometimes when I'm playing, I'll drive into somebody at what I feel is really, really fast pace, and they don't move at all. They just sit there and laugh at me. Not sure if you guys have had that as well, where you're so confused. You're like, why did this guy not get demoed? This should be a counterattack for Turbo. Nice recovery on the wall. Power shot into the net. Probably. What? He matrixed the ball! Turbo, what are you doing? Oh no, Turbo Pulsa. He missed the long range open net. He pre-jumped the rebound. Matrixes the ball. And now that is probably the worst 2-goal miss you will ever see. That is the worst 2-goal miss you will ever see in the history of Rocket League. That's unbelievable. By 2-goal miss, I mean he should have scored, but instead he's been scored on. That is embarrassing for Turbo. What was he doing? The only thing I can imagine is that he pre-jumped because he thought Scrub was right behind him, but that's also a misplay. He should be looking back. He should be using that camera look-back feature to check. Power shot to the near post for Scrub. 3-0, or 2-0 rather. That's such a shame for Turbo. He should have been 1-0 up, but he's 1-0 down. Oh my goodness. Did he just say he matrixed the ball? Yeah, it's like when the Matrix guy is like dodging bullets, and you're just like, how is he dodging it? So he matrixed the ball. I honestly don't know how he missed it. That's when you matrix. That's what a matrix on the ball is. When you have no idea how they miss the ball. It's like they're going for a direct collision, then they miss, and you're like, what? How? That's what I mean. Good pre-jump save by Turbo. Scrub's gonna give him the credit for that one in the chat. And you know a save must be a pretty good one if Scrub's saying what a save. This is not easy for Turbo though. This has all gone absolutely shambolically, and Scrub does the Devo, or does exactly what he did to Devo. Fakes high, goes low. Turbo thinks that he's popping the ball, but no, Scrub goes under him. Beautifully done. And Turbo's just, like he said, he's so triggered after that miss. After that, he should have been 1-0 up, but instead he's 1-0 down, and he can't get it out of his head. And now he's just losing goal after goal because he's still thinking about the misplay. He has to try and get it together. Oh, he's getting bumped as well. Everything's going wrong for Turbo. All the small things are just going horrendously wrong for him. Scrub's just going to play the annoying game. He's going to force Turbo to come to him. This is really smart by Scrub. No reason to bring the play to Turbo. Turbo's clearly not comfortable aggressing into his own half.
I finally caught you, Liv. Pogchamp.
Swift, thanks for the resub. I've not been streaming as much as I used to because I've been very busy this month. I did know that I would be very busy. So hopefully I'll be able to bring some more streams to you guys around about Christmas and New Year. Good touch by Turbo. This should be a goal, surely. Oh, pull shot by Scrub for the save. Of course, I really enjoy Moyes. There we go. I appreciate the donation, dude. Yeah, this is really smart by Scrub. Turbo is definitely not comfortable aggressing a stationary ball in Scrub's half. So Scrub says, well, I don't need to score any more goals. 4-0 is plenty. I'm just going to sit here and let the clock do the work for me. Yeah, Scrub just reading Turbo very well right now. Fake challenge, gets Turbo to jump, backing off, gets the possession again. Now he's just going to force Turbo to come to him. Turbo has no idea how to aggress this ball efficiently. It's so difficult because Turbo's afraid if he flips at the ball that Scrub might just stay grounded and win a 50-50 and then be quicker to the play. Oh, backflip shot takes Scrub by surprise. Oh, nicely done. Turbo is audibly and visibly triggered. Scrub thought that bump was going to take Turbo more out the play than it actually did, though. Turbo was pretty well lined up for the backflip shot. Good power on it, though. Half flip by Turbo does get him back quick enough. Scrub's looking for the bump. Turbo fakes him, but unfortunately for Turbo, Scrub has all the boost in this situation, and he's just triggering Turbo so much right now. This is probably the most annoyed I've ever seen a car be in Rocket League. Oh my goodness, the Sidewinder! Turbo is just all over the place right now. This is just terrible. I hate to see this. Such a close game one, and Turbo just can't get near Scrub all of a sudden. Turbo saying he should have choke slammed Scrub in Hollywood when he had the chance. I bet you didn't think that this would be the punishment for not choke slamming Scrub. Oh, nice air roll off the wall. He's got the air dribble. Beautiful first touch. How does he do it? Scrub gets the win to the ball, gets the first touch to the side, round it with the air roll. All that looks pretty stylish, but there is a purpose to that air roll. To get on the right side of the ball and keep accelerating it away from the defender. This is just domination. Turbo's going to try and keep the Brazil from happening, but Scrub is very much going to try and make it a possibility. There we go. Turbo will deny the Brazil. Scrub did pre-jump this save, I believe. Oh no, he just didn't get a very good touch. That's a very poor touch by Scrub. He should have taken that into the corner for sure. Is the ZSR better than the regular Octane? They're the exact same hitbox, but personally I think that the ZSR is easier to do flicks and throws with, which is something that people were always complaining about with the regular Octane. And it's just a really, I don't know, solid looking car. It looks far more like smooth, I guess, than the Octane does. It's easier to see over that lip where the roof meets the window for aerials. Not the best first touch by Scrub. He could have accelerated that ball, but instead he slows it down, just catching it a little bit too much on the roof, and leaves the possession. He could have been first to this ball, but he's backed off, and Turbo should have had a goal, really. A lot of the goal was gaping open for Turbo to aim at. You see that? It's a smart recovery attempt by Turbo. As soon as he flips at the ball, he just air rolls his car to the side and at the same time banks backwards. What he's trying to do there is just land on his wheels while facing down the wall. Has he actually won that 50-50? No way! Turbo muscles it in. How does this go in? I have to see this for myself. From Turbo's eyes. Look at that, just drills it in. So many connections with the dodge, it barely gets in. If that was inside post bounce, that would have been the best thing. Yeah, that's the only thing that could trigger Turbo more, is if we had an inside post bounce. Silence, please. Or if he backflips by accident, maybe. Turbo's not having a good game here. I've got a feeling he's going to want to take on Scrub one more time, get a fresh start. Literally everything is going wrong in this game apart from like rogue bounce. Rogue bounce is the only thing we haven't seen, so bring it on. Silence, please. Show us the rogue bounce. Turbo nearly beans the kickoff. He's beating everything today. Surprised he didn't just all in for a wall shot there. What is going on? Turbo going for a pretty Pretty mad pre-demo, pre-bump, if that's one way of calling it. The ball was nowhere near Scrub's net, and he's already coming over to say hello to Scrub. Look for the bumps. Are you serious? Is what serious? At least Turbo seems to be having some fun with it. He knows that this has just not been his game. Nice dodge to get into the goal in time. Got the speed acceleration. So Scrub actually tried to read Turbo right there. Jump on top of him. Or jump. Turbo saved his own shot. He was trying to secure the goal and he saved it. What has happened, Turbo? Literally everything went wrong for the poor man. I wish we could see a replay of that brilliant save at the end. Oh no. Shadowing in net. Shadowing is when you're facing away from the play as a defender. Shadowing is when you're facing away from the play as a defender. That's pretty funny. Todja Husiza, thanks for the 4 months in a row. I appreciate that, dude. The last one was on purpose. That's what he wants us to think. Don't believe him, guys. Don't believe him. Oh, there's no game sound if you're typing in team chat. Alright, Turbo, fresh start. He's going to be mad. He needs to get a good start though, or Scrub might just continue where he left off. Have all the momentum. Scrub's definitely going to go for this. He's feeling the... Oh, he's feeling the Moi, guys. There it is. Scrub gets the perfect first touch. Turbo with no chance. Look underneath the play. Turbo's just sitting, hoping against all hope that Scrub's going to miss this. Scrub is definitely feeling it right now. Definitely feeling it right now. That was a beautiful rebound. Setting it up for himself. The 13-year-old Scotsman looking for the 3-0 against Turbo, who is looking for absolutely anything right now. He can't seem to get any momentum at all. And let's see who got the boost. Scrub got the boost. Turbo's even more triggered. No way. Luckily there was a middle one available. The Turbo's got plenty of boost here. He won't be too disappointed that Scrub took the one from his own corner. Good touch. Managing to catch that ball and bump Scrub off his own wall. So here we go. This is sort of what I talked about earlier. Just knock the ball across the opposition goal, steal the boost in their half, and then continue to pressure with a bit more space. Scrub with another rebound. He misses this one. It was a much easier rebound than his one earlier, but he does miss it. He was under pressure. He knew Turbo was close behind him. Goes underneath Turbo again. Scrub is getting this move to work so often. Luckily, Turbo is quick to recover. Nice pre-jump save by Scrub. Blocking the only angle that Turbo had to shoot that on net. And we're going back into a bit more of this back and forth, just ping-pong style action that we saw earlier. A lot of long shots, a lot of saves and collections of possession. Both players just trading blows right here in the midfield. Last time that we saw this, Scrub did come out on top. Turbo trying to get a little bit fancy, fake jump into the mind game. But Scrub was ready for it. Turbo did not manage to fly down onto the boost. He'll dribble this one to the side, but he can't get enough of an angle on it. Has to stay with the ball. He does not want to just give away the possession. 50-50 in Turbo's favor. There's the mind game. Revenge for the Swede. Scrub right here, not getting enough of a solid contact in the ball. Flipping a little bit past it. Turbo just letting Scrub hit the ball into him. Is there any game volume? I could turn it up a little bit more, I guess. But every time that I try to tab out, it doesn't work. Like, I can't see my volume mixer. I'll fix it when I can, but until then, apologies guys, you're just gonna have to make do with not much game volume. More mind games, and the finish this time by Turbo. I like that he's being proactive, not just hoping that Scrub's gonna jump out the way of every single dribble that he does. This time he does wiggle and then shoot. Makes Scrub, he kind of faked a mind game right there, just he wiggles and then takes the shot. Good thing to do. Gotta mix it up on attack, can't go for mind games every single time. Oh, this is interesting that Turbo backs off all the way here. Gives Scrub a ton of space. Scrub's going to get him to back off himself with the fake jump. Shot to the near post. Boost steal for Scrub. Turbo's going to stay with it though. He knows that if he backs off, he'll just give Scrub a ton of space to work with, and he does not want that to happen. Oh, Scrub barely escapes a demo. And I'm surprised he didn't go for a mind game. He's going to get the goal regardless. Turbo is almost certainly flipping past his ball if Scrub just faked it. Let's have a look. I've got a feeling this was a block by Turbo. Oh, he might have got something on it. He might have got something on it. It would have been close. I'm honestly surprised that Scrub flipped at that ball, though. Most of the time when you go for 50-50s in front of the net like that as an attacker, the ball will clear itself, because there's so many angles that the ball can go where it results in a clear, and there's pretty much only one angle that the ball can end up in the net, which is not very favourable odds for the aggressor. Works out this time because Scrub's hitbox was a good one. Turbo's off his line. Scrub spotted that, went for the long shot. He did not get around the ball adequately, though. This is awkward for Turbo. He has to be so careful here. Good wall mechanics, though. He still has plenty boost, does Turbo. And he's going to race to the corner. Giving up ball pressure a lot right now is Turbo, which is unusual. Most of the time, these guys will stay with the play, regardless of where it is. And again, another relinquishing play by Scrub, just taking the foot off the gas, just backing away. But Turbo misses the wall shot. He's got the recovery time of legends right here. Scrub is also out of the play, though. He respected that Turbo would probably hit that wall shot, so despite the fact that Turbo missed, Scrub was not there to punish it. Your chat immersion. Nice shot by Turbo. The save, though. Scrub somehow gets across in time. Not a moment too late. Will Turbo shoot high at the near post? Yes, he will. Great placement on the shot. Scrub has to go straight up the wall at that one. Not easy to do.
Our 2-month anniversary. I got you something moi 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 moi. Moi 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 moi.
I didn't catch the name. I'll have to check that after the game. Thanks for the resub. 2 months in a row. I appreciate that. These guys are... they're mirroring each other's defensive strategies so much. Both of these guys just love shadowing in defense. Hardly any proactive challenges, but they're taking so many long shots that really is favoring the shadowing defensive strategy a lot. I feel like if one of these guys would just take more time when they have the ball, less long shots, a little bit more ground play, then they would definitely run away with this game. Because shadowing is definitely weaker against ground play than it is against long shots. Shadowing is literally the strategy to beat long shots. Oh, Turbo's actually going to fly back down. He aborts mission on that wall aerial. He has to shoot right now. This is the last chance. Scrub will save it, but that's scoreable for Turbo. Can he get the power? No power. Saved by Scrub. Oh, Yo nearly puts it into the post. Turbo nearly stole the game, though. And somehow, overtime it is. Very similar to game 1, apart from the very one-sided game that we saw in game 2. Turbo does save that kickoff goal. He's staying on the ball. I love that he's staying on the ball right there. Does not want to give Scrub too much time. Secures the boost. Scrub going for another wall aerial, but this one not a very good touch. But speaking of bad touches, Turbo gives him the ball. That first touch by Scrub is not a good one. He has to just recover, but then the pass by Turbo, that's not what we like to see. That's painful. Turbo giving up his 3rd game in a row. Such a close one. 2 extremely close games and a little bit of a one-sided game in the middle. Press the Windows button. You're a genius. How does he do it? I can't believe I'm so stupid that I didn't know that. Alright, I'm turning the volume up for game sound. So guys, you might have to readjust your volume. I've turned the game sound up substantially. Oh, Turbo... so painful the way that he's losing these games. He's right in there till the very end, and then out of nowhere, he'll just make one bad play, and Scrub is there to capitalize. I think we're all nerd watching Rocket League stream. Yeah, pretty much.